When people ask me how did I get into fitness, I always tell them the story about how I wanted to run. I wanted to run 10 times around an Olympic sized track and couldn't even do it one time. But in reality, I actually had an eating disorder. I was diagnosed with bulimia nervosa when I was 14. And it's actually something that I don't really talk about very often. If you've ever spoken to someone with an eating disorder, someone that used to have a drinking problem, a drug problem, they will always call themselves an alcoholic, an addict, whatever have you, even though they are clean, because it is a disease. And although you might not be partaking in the action, drinking, purging, doing drugs, whatever the case is, it's still with you. So even me, several years later, I was diagnosed when I was 14. Here I am, 26, going on 27 now, and it's still something that I struggle with. You know what I mean? Like there are moments where I'm eating where I still kind of hear those voices, and the voices never truly go away. You just get better at dealing with it. There are moments where I'm working out and I've been working really, really hard on a skill and just grinding. And, I'm just not where I want to be. I'm just not progressing as fast as I want to. So I start with the negative talk like, oh man, like I suck, I'm weak, I'm never going to get it, and that's part of that negative talk, that self-hate. You know what I mean? And it's something that I'm always going to have to deal with and go through. But luckily for me, again, that's where fitness comes in. I love it. I love it so much. It makes me happy. It's the reason why I take care of myself and I nurture myself, because I know that without this body being, 100% ready at all times, I'm going to struggle and I'm going to have a hard time. I'm going to be in pain. I'm going to be sluggish. And those things scare me more than any plate of food or any skill that I can't get right away. I came from a very unhealthy background. My mother was obese. My father had high blood pressure, high cholesterol. He was an alcoholic. My sister was obese. So it was always embedded into my brain that eventually that was going to happen to me. And, as a kid, I enjoyed doing different things. Like I had a scooter. I liked playing basketball. I liked running. So the idea of me being large really just kind of scared the crap out of me. So when we're in the gym, in my opinion, before the workout comes, before the warm up, before anything, you have to have that self love. You have to go in there knowing that you are going to work for you. You're not doing it for anyone else. I don't care if you're doing it for a boyfriend, a husband, a wife, children, whatever the case may be. You must do it for yourself, because you truly do come first before anything else. Without you, there would be no family, there would be no responsibilities, there would be no work, there would be nothing, because your body just would not exist. So I truly hope that all of you take away from this that you must love yourself, and we all struggle. But when we are in the gym, that's the time to just let go, release, and use it as an opportunity to become awesome.